Yeah, it's an odd time for this one, but I don't really care. Plus, I have fucked up sleeping habits, so it's like, what time is it? 6:35. I've been up since like four something. I ain't gonna be up much longer anyway. You know what I'm saying? Folks want me to come over and what I'm saying, cut their grass over at their place. So I'm gonna do this, eat, and you know, catch a few more hours and then get up and handle my business. But for now, let's get to why I'm doing this. Right. So the name of the video is the next generation of idiots. I don't think a lot of people know what I'm talking about when they see that. So, um, how about this? I'm gonna play these clips first, and then I'll play what this video, like why I'm really doing this, because I was going to just make the video talking about just how dumb these people sound, crying and complaining about a fucking mermaid. Like, like really? You know what I'm saying? Like, this is insane. It really is. But I mean, of all the shit that these people could be talking about, like, migrants being put on planes and shipped to somewhere and they don't even understand and know where the fuck they going, or being dropped off in front of Kamala Harris's, what I'm saying, residence. I mean, there are so many important things going on in this country right now that, you know, should be discussed, and they are. But I'm just talking about the people who focus on shit that makes no sense. So anyway, I'm going to play. Honestly, the main purpose of this video is that Officer Tatum bitch ass dude. Like, I don't I yeah, I don't know what made me click on it yesterday, but I did. And honestly, I probably shouldn't have, because when I heard what he said, I don't even, it just put me in a different state of mind. Right. And I'm gonna play that in a second, but I want to play Candace, Candace Owens and her dumbass logic. You know what I'm saying? So here, let's go ahead and get to it. There we go.
Here's Candace Owens waxing genius about the Little Mermaid.
Mhm.
What do you think of the new Little Mermaid movie? I actually was just informed about this. It makes me chuckle. In case you are not aware of it, as you know, nothing can be as it was. It all must be undone and turned backwards and upside.
I'm going to read something for y'all. It's one of those articles. It's one of those pieces of information that it will literally make Candace look like a dumbass. The next dude, something Walsh. I don't know his first name. Gonna make him look even dumber. You know what I'm saying? And then the Tatum bitch, like, I'm really gonna get in his ass, because I've never seen dick riding this magnified ever in my life. This, like, what Tatum said is beyond. It's not even, honestly, I'm more pissed off about what he said than any white person saying something racist. Seriously. Candace, she said what she said. Okay, yeah, I saw that. I went ahead, did a little quick screen record thing. Okay, the next dude did the same thing. Tatum, he put me on a different. He put me on I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm still pissed off from what I heard him say, and this was yesterday. But I'm gonna get to it because it's not gonna be crazy long. So I'll just finish this up, get it out the way.
Down because the progressives just hate everything about society. So we all watched Little Mermaid. And if you're like me, you probably thought, well, yay, finally the redheads get something, right? They're the true minority that nobody talks about.
I don't even get what she just said. Like, what was the like? Only and then people like to get on me when I was going through it with certain people about like the content and shit that I like to use. You know, the whole comic book Superman shit. Like, wait, me? Man, I know these motherfuckers ain't real. I'm just having fun with the material. That's it. I'm not even going that far. It's like, how dare they want to make a black Superman. There's an Asian Superman comic book. I got it in my drawers. One of these drawers is in. It's like, it's not that serious, man. Like, what the fuck are we talking about, man? Like, what? We got redhead mermaids protesting under the sea, talking about why the black one got the role that the white one should have had the whole time. Is that? I mean, what's going on here? And then this whole thing about them saying scientifically this, where the fuck are you getting your scientific information from? I thought that shit applied to the vaccines y'all didn't want to put in your bodies, right? Didn't they say that they put like a metal solution in the vaccine, so when you put it in, all this metal shit was gonna stick to your body? What happened with that? Like, what do we like? Come on, man! Like, this shit is crazy. Like, seriously.
The redheads. So we had Ariel, who had beautiful long red hair, and it was actually one of my favorite movies. I was a big Disney child.
And why can't the current girl be beautiful? Why can't you say anything nice about the person that's playing that role? See, I'm gonna go ahead and just blaze them when I'm done with the videos.
Hey, baby. Of course, nothing can be left as it is, and they are now producing a mermaid movie in which Ariel is black. Now, are there black people with red hair? Sure, yes. It's not common for black people to have red hair. It is, in fact, a Nordic trait, if you will, Irish, really, if you want to talk about specificities. But they're going to make her black because everything must be black. That's the answer. Everything must be black. If it's not black, they can't produce it. If it's not black, it then should be gay or lesbian. If it's not gay or lesbian, then it should be trans. If it's not gay or lesbian or trans or black, then it can't exist.
So she said all that shit. Basically, it has to be white. I mean, if no one caught that, if it ain't black, it's this. If it's not this, it's that. If it's not none of those things, then it can't exist. It can't exist? Really? This motherfuckers bitching about a mermaid, man. Like, are we serious? So what they gonna do with the next King Kong movie if they decide to, I don't know, I don't know, a female King Kong or some shit? I don't like, what the fuck is going on? This shit is insane. I don't get it. Like, why? Like, I don't do that. And you got hardcore fans that are into the shit that I'm into, and I can't do it. It doesn't make sense. I've been a fan since I was a kid, but I don't go this far. It does. I cannot do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is for the kids that when the movies are made for them and they want to debate with their friends about whatever it was that they saw, and then they want to go back and forth about if something is too real, not real enough, and it might get a little heated. This is where the parents step in and they go ahead and break the shit up, because it's their job to come in and say it's not that serious. Why are the parents and the adults doing the shit the kids should be doing? It's not. This shit was never intended for adults any fucking way. But I don't understand. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's that whole thing about being too smart for your own good, man. Shut the fuck up, because you don't. It's you think you do. And this whole thing about being brainwashed and this, that, and the third. It's like at one point in time, black people were not knowledgeable when it came to certain things, as it pertains to race and history and just how this country was being ran. Okay, so now black people are a little bit more informed. They want to be, and now we're woke. So when we're not paying attention and we ain't trying to vote, we ain't trying to do any of this shit. We just care about what's going on at that moment in time in that particular neighborhood, on that particular block, in that particular city. It's like we don't know shit. But now that we trying to know shit, now we're woke. Okay, that's cool. She said what she had to say. All right, so let's just go ahead, okay, and remove this, right? So let's go to, there's another one. And this one is from Young Turks. And let's go ahead and find it. Now you heard the whole thing about scientifically black people, red hair and scientifically, like what the fuck are you talking about? What mermaid did she interview? Who did she have a sit down with to be able to say that she got scientific information to compare, you know what I'm saying, to the woman that's playing the role now? Mind you, I don't even know who she was. Like, I didn't. My brother told me, he was like, yeah, man, she's only like 22. Like, she's young. Like, she's I let's just play this guy real quick. Hold up. All right.
Also, by the way, with the Little Mermaid, can we also just mention that from a scientific perspective, okay, it doesn't make a lot of sense to have someone with darker skin who lives deep in the ocean. I mean, if anything, not only should the Little Mermaid be pale, she should actually be translucent. If you look at deep sea creatures, they're like translucent.
Like that guy. You see, like this right here, this image and what he was saying, it proves that they're targeting black people, and they have to find a way to make them look like, you guys, you don't deserve this pandering and all this shit that they're doing to cater to black people. And it's like, we don't work at Disney. We don't own that shit. We did not write up the story. You know what I'm saying? Like, we have nothing to do with this woman being cast as Ariel and Little Mermaid. We ain't got shit to do with it. As a matter of fact, I don't know too many black people that are probably out there watching in the first place. I really don't. I know I wasn't running around talking about, ooh, hey, man, did you see the new Little Mermaid movie? I was going to school with my little teal shirt on with the mermaid logo and all that shit on the front. You know what I'm saying? Hey, y'all see Cinderella, the new Cinderella joint? Did y'all see the new Snow White? How about Beauty and the Beast? What are we doing here? Like, what the fuck is going on? This is insane. This don't make no sense, but, whatever. Just go ahead and finish what he was saying, because he sound like a dumbass too.
Presentation whatsoever. And they're just like these horrifying, they look like skeletons floating around in the ocean. That's what the Little Mermaid should look like.
That's crazy. Bad connections. Yeah. That's another thing too. My laptop is so messed up, it's ridiculous.
And that would actually be a version of Little Mermaid that I would watch.
Okay. Forget him. He's just I'm just playing shit because, like I said, I had intentions on doing a particular video with certain clips that I was recording. It was only a couple of them. It wasn't a whole bunch of information. But see, the main thing of this video, this again, the title, the next, this this motherfucker actually said what he said in his video. Like, I wow, like, this is crazy. Hold on, man. This is crazy. Let's go ahead and get this. I'm gonna play this part and I'm gonna read something for y'all. You know what I'm saying? That could really just shut these people the fuck up. Let's see. Is this the one right here? Yeah.
Parents are recording and brainwashing their children, the next generation of idiots. Their children, the next generation of idiots, the next generation of idiots, the next generation of idiots, and these parents are recording and brainwashing their children, the next generation of idiots.
I mean, like, what he's talking about, for those that don't know, okay, for those that don't know, this is what he's talking about.
Part of Does she look like you? How does she look like you?
Well, she's brown. Well, she has brown skin.
Ooh.
They're pushing, and these parents are recording and brainwashing their children, the next generation of idiots.
Like, yo, how much of a bitch ass motherfucker do you gotta be? See, I don't usually do this. I don't usually take this route. Like, I don't talk much. I'm not a talkative person. I never really was. That's just not me. Now I've had people tell me over the last couple of years, based on little things that I've done speaking on certain topics, yeah, I know how to speak about things and, just giving my take on stuff. Like, I know how to articulate, I can have a debate. I can talk about anything under the sun if I have all the necessary information. So it's not hard to do it. This is very, very simple. I don't understand, and I'm not perfect, but I don't, when I see something, do I react the same way that a lot of other people would initially? Yes. But usually when you see something and it's short, like it's a clip or some shit, but the whole story is surrounded by, you know what I'm saying, around that 10, 15, 20-second clip that you saw, 9 times out of 10, there's something else out there that we ain't seen yet. So there's more information out there. People love taking little bits of things and running with it. And it's like, all right, well, you's a bitch ass motherfucker. Like, this Tatum dude is a fucking clown. Like, of all the people that are out there saying the shit that they're saying, this dude, he said the most disrespectful shit. Candace said the dumbest. The Walsh dude, he said something to, like, they're supposed to be pale and scaly and this, that, and the third. Yeah, that's exactly what Aquaman looks like. Dude that grossed over $1 billion for his movie. Exactly. He was a white guy. The guy in the comic books is a white dude. Jason Momoa is not white. Why didn't them punk ass motherfuckers say that shit when his thing was coming out? Because they knew better. They don't know. See, they don't fuck with that. So it is what it is. And then with Candace is a fucking dumbass clown. Like, I mean, I don't give a fuck if she's a female or not. You know what I'm saying? She said something about, yeah, I was, when I was a kid, I was a Disney baby. No, the fuck you were not. The original Mermaid came out in 1989. Does anybody remember anything about Cinderella in the 90s? It hit me. I forgot all about it until like maybe an hour ago. Brandy, and Whitney Houston. Whoopi was in it too. Disney. It was a TV movie. Cinderella. Brandy was Cinderella. Whitney played the other character, of course, you know who that character is, and then you had all the other characters. The whole damn cast was a bunch of different groups of people. They been did this. This shit was 25 years ago. You heard what Candace said. Oh, that's what it's like now. Shut the fuck up. I thought you was a Disney baby. Why didn't you bring that up? You know what I'm saying? This shit don't make no sense. Like, I don't speak on behalf of nobody. I just speak on behalf of the shit that needs to be called out. I don't speak on behalf of Republicans or Democrats. These dumbasses do. So see, they have a reason to say the shit that they say. They get paid for bullshit that comes out their mouth. I don't get paid for nothing. I'm just going to speak on what I speak on, and that's that. It is what it is, right? But let me go ahead and read this right here, because it was amazing that I ran across this article. It's crazy. So let's go ahead and remove his bitch ass, because I don't even want to look at his face. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to get rid of that. You know what I'm saying? And let's go ahead and let's see, make sure I got it open. Yeah. To read, right? It's from last year, actually. Vogue magazine. You don't know what Vogue magazine is? I don't know what to tell you. One of the biggest magazine publications ever, like, on the planet. It's been around for a very long time. All right. So let me go ahead and share the screen. Where we at? Share the screen. Anytime now. There we go. All right, let's see. Wait, I gotta open up another window. I forgot. Yeah, hold up. Come on already, man. My share screen block. No. Figure it out. I'll just go ahead and read it anyway. Okay, so look, here it is. So this main thing is aimed at Tatum. See, Tatum is a bitch. I can say that 10 times over. I need to learn a new language so I can say it that way too, because that's just how, you know, bugged out I am of what he said, right? But no, hold up. Let me see. No, I'm not even gonna waste my time with that shit. I'll just read it. Okay, so this is from Vogue magazine, right? February 10th, 2021. Let's go ahead and open up. See, because my thing, like, I should have had this set up already, but I didn't. And so I'll just put it like the link in or something like that. Okay, so here we go. It was a made for TV movie, 1997, right? It's an adaptation of Cinderella. Brandy played Cinderella. Okay, so let's go ahead and Whitney and all the other characters, right? The tale of Cinderella has been told countless times. But for me, the best take on the fairy tale has always been Robert, and I hope I'm saying the name right, Isco's, I think, 1997 version. With such a wonderful star-studded cast, including the legendary Whitney Houston, Brandy, Whoopi Goldberg, Bernadette Peters, it's hard to believe it was a TV movie. Its fantastic costumes, original songs, and diverse casting infused the classic story with a fresh new feel. Because of all of this, the film continues to have a devoted fan base, even more than 2 decades after its release. This was 25 years ago, right? Brandy was a motherfucking star. If you don't know anything about her, go look her up. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, her and Leah was running that shit. Like, seriously, they were. You know what I'm saying? But whatever. If you're intrigued, and mind you, this is of last year. If you're intrigued and haven't had the chance to see, you're in luck. It will be available to stream for the first time ever on the Disney Plus. You know what I'm saying? Platform starting Friday. Now, when Isco's Cinderella was first released, it broke barriers. Okay. Brandy, a teen icon at the time, that's what I just said, okay, became the first Black princess in Disney's history. This is 97. 25 years ago, something was already done that these punk ass motherfuckers are crying about today. As if it never happened. This is the first time. Oh my God. Ariel. Cinderella ain't real. Get the fuck out of here with this shit, man. Like, I don't understand this. It doesn't make sense to me. But see, this that whole debunking thing that people be doing, you know what I'm saying? Having the receipts and all that good shit. Right? Brandy, a teen icon at the time, became the first Black princess in Disney's history, giving an opportunity for young black girls to see themselves represented on screen. What did Tatum just call them? What did he call them? Because these little girls, see, listen, and then what really pisses me off, didn't we just come off that Sesame Street bullshit? With two little girls that was trying to get the high five from the, you know what I'm saying? Whatever the fuck that thing was, and just brushed them off and kept walking. Y'all saw the look on them girls' faces. They were mad as hell. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, like, what? We don't have feelings, neither? That's an embarrassing situation, not for them, but it's an embarrassing situation to be in when you can have like a certain group of children be portrayed to feel and look a certain way, but the other children aren't. So when it comes to that, it's fucked up, right? Nobody was really talking about that much, and we know who I'm talking about as far as like platforms, networks, all that shit. But see, when it came to critical race theory, you always saw these fucking segments on TV, on the internet, anywhere on social media, where these white parents were talking about how their precious children are being affected by critical race theory and they're being taught to hate themselves based on some shit that happened centuries ago. We keep hearing about that bullshit all the time. No proof, no documentation, no video, no audio, no nothing. All they do is just get on TV, running their lip, talking a bunch of dumbass shit. You know what I'm saying? But here's my proof, right? I'm reading the shit to y'all. You understand what I'm saying? Like, this is real shit. So Tatum is sitting here making fun and disrespecting little kids because little girls, because they're saying she looks just like me, just like the girls were saying 25 years ago when Cinderella was just white and Brandy was the first black person to play a role that was, you know what I'm saying, for white people, I guess. Think about it for 1 second. All these characters, and there's nothing wrong with it. I'm not gonna sit here and bitch talking about, oh man, why all the characters are superheroes and you know what I mean, why they gotta all be white? I don't really care nothing about that. As long as the story is on point and it's interesting and the characters are interesting enough, I'm cool with it. Like I'm not on that race shit when it comes to like characters that don't exist, right? And it's crazy because when I was a kid, it was like you would be made fun of if you were a boy, right? You would be made fun of if you're growing up, you hit a certain age, like dude trying to holler at a chick or some shit like that. Like, don't let her find out that, you play games and you into this and you into that. See, it wasn't cool at a certain point in time, even now, to be a grown man into things that kids are into. Because you're being viewed as being immature or a big ass kid. That's a fact. No one can argue that with me. But it's okay for the parents and the other adults to do the shit that Tatum, Owens, and that Walsh dude are doing. This motherfucking thing is not for you. Why are you crying so hard about some shit that supposedly is just been going on over the last few years? Newsflash, motherfuckers, the shit already happened. And it was a hit. But I'll finish, right? Start from here again. Brandy, a teen icon at the time, became the first black princess in Disney's history, given an opportunity for young black girls to see themselves represented on screen. It was a choice not without its hurdle. However, there was an executive at Disney who will remain nameless, and he was very nervous about a black Cinderella. Craig Zayden, I think, an executive producer, told Shondaland that for an oral history of the film. The multicultural casting alongside Brandy only added even more representation into the mix, including the prince, played by a Filipino American actor. Houston as the fairy godmother, meanwhile, still remains one of Hollywood's best casting decisions ever. The singer, who has also co-produced the film, was originally supposed to play Cinderella, but eventually chose the fairy godmother role instead. It was her suggestion to cast Brandy in the lead. So it's amazing. You had people back then in the company that didn't really want it to go down. They were nervous about the fact that, A black person is playing a role of a fake character. Anyone that's familiar with Teen Titans, right? Teen Titans Go, you know what I'm saying? The cartoon. There's a real show called Titans, right? There's a character named Starfire. She's an alien. Her skin complexion is it's like an orange color, whatever. She got red. I think it's red hair, right? She's an alien. She got superpowers. She can fly. She can do all this shit, right? They picked a black girl to play her role. She got lit the fuck up for it. Why did they pick a black person to play an alien? One, who doesn't exist. Two, is not white. Three, is not black. But they blitzed her ass. Just like the dude that's what show is, you know, he's been getting a whole lot of racist backlash for the show that he's been in. I think it's a Lord of the Rings thing or something. I can't recall. I don't know. But why it's like it's amazing. Like black people are not allowed to do this shit. So see, when you were a kid and you had these, characters that you looked up to, you wanted to be like them. Guess what? If the character was white, no, that doesn't work for you. You can't do that because the character is white. Well, I mean, wait a minute, hold up. The character ain't even real. So what's your point? Basically, if you grew up wanting to be something, you couldn't do it because the person was white. So you have no business saying that I want to be an actor one day or an actress and I want to portray this role. You can't do it because you don't fit the, you know what I'm saying, the skin complexion, right? Yesterday, I heard people break down movie roles that a lot of white people played that if we're talking about the shit they're talking about now, they should have never played the roles that they were playing. They mentioned Genghis Khan. Genghis Khan is not white, but guess what? A white dude played the role. They didn't have a problem with that. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like I don't get it. You know, like I mean, look, this like I said, this is the reason why I did it. Yeah, the other people they said what they said, but Tatum, that was some like real low down bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, I understand you might want to get on a parent, and like he said, brainwashing the children. Why you got to call the girls the next generation of idiots? Because they're being brainwashed. So were them little girls being brainwashed in '97? Hmm? The movie wasn't good. Halle Berry played Catwoman many years ago. Like I said, the movie wasn't that good. Catwoman is not black. Catwoman is white. Halle Berry's black. Current times. Man of Steel. Batman v Superman. There's a character in the movie called Perry White. He works at the newspaper that Lois and Clark work at. That dude's been around for decades. It's a white dude. Guess who played him in the movie? Lawrence Fishburne. Why isn't anybody saying that? Oh, well, everything's crazy. Black people need to be involved in everything. Why? Like, what is the problem with that? I don't know. I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? Um, Will Smith, the first Suicide Squad movie, he played a character called Deadshot. Deadshot's a white guy. They picked Will to play the role. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't. Yeah. All right. Let's see here. Let me go ahead and just finish this. I don't think it's a whole lot left. So, all right. So here we are. Right. Houston and Brandy's song "Impossible" is the standout song of the film, mixing Brandy's sweet vocals paired with Houston's signature powerhouse sound. But even the smaller performances here are just as iconic, with Broadway legend Peters nailing the evil stepmother and Goldberg as Queen. Ugh, I don't know how to say it. Constantina, I guess. I don't know. What what more could you want in the movie? And then there's the masterful costuming, which holds up more than 2 decades later. Um, The costume designer who managed to create marvelous designs on a shoestring budget. We did not have a huge amount of money, and we had a finite amount of time. Morojit, I can't say that name either. Nothing could be wasted. It was a very economical production. A look at a look that lives on my head is the one worn by Houston, a glittery golden gown and crystal embellishment, and a dramatic cape that she flings around with ease. It's a look worthy of a true diva. I mean, Whitney was a diva, so it fits. No Cinderella film would be complete without a blue off the shoulder gown and matching opera gloves. Brandy shown in the dress, which not, yeah, okay, here we go, which nodded to the 1950 animated movie. So it came out in 1950. The live action joint came out 97. It's 40 years. Almost 50 years later, the first live action one has a black girl playing the role. That's insane. Again, they're sitting here bitching about this shit. See, this is the thing, man, and I wish a lot of people would do this more often. Like when you see something that's that blasphemous, that out of like, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? It's just out of this world. Like the comprehension can't even make sense. You know what I'm saying? For you, it's like that's how stupid they sound, right? And it's usually the the people that have the status, you know what I'm saying, the money, the influence, the fan base, the knowledge, whatever. They always think that, they're supposed to be in this position of, what I'm saying, power to lead people out of this brainwashing bullshit they keep saying. And it's like, if you notice, the smartest ones say the dumbest shit. Seriously, everything that comes out of these people mouth, they'll say some of the dumbest shit on the planet, and they won't be held accountable for it. Oh, I'm gonna hold them accountable. I'm gonna hold them accountable. Cause see, Tatum, he's like he lost his motherfucking mind. Like I said originally, are you serious, man? Seriously, really? Then he made fun of the fact that the girl said, "Ooh, she looks just like me." These girls don't have no business smiling and being excited and wow, you know what I'm saying? Like, what, you didn't think the girls already knew that Ariel wasn't black? You know what I'm saying? So it's like basically when the movie comes out, if she was being, you know what I'm saying, a white girl was playing the role, what, the black girls wouldn't like the fact that they like what they see, but because Ariel ain't black, they don't want to see the movie. No, they're gonna watch the movie regardless. Why did they have little boys in the video? Because little boys are not sitting here trying to watch no gag. Come on, man. Like, really? Like, really? Come on, man. I'm an 80s baby. Anyone that grew up with me, or not with me, that my generation or whatever, right? Again, no little boys were running around playing with Barbie dolls, playing with other dolls and shit like made for girls. And girls are not running around playing with action figures. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever. It's like, come on, like this is some like common sense shit. No boy was running around jumping up and down, screaming about, "Ooh, okay, I can't wait to go see Cinderella. I can't wait to go see, all these animated movies." Come on, no, 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 no. That's what make it look so bad because it's like grown ass men or mad at the fact that a black girl is playing the role of a character that does not fucking exist. You're mad about that. That infuriates you. That means you're delusional. Like something is wrong with you. I just said it though. They think they the smartest motherfuckers on the planet. Okay, well if y'all are so smart and I just read all of this information, then that means you shitting on black girls 25 years ago when they were saying the same thing. Because before that, Little boys and girls, they would see these characters. They would be their favorite ones. Ooh, I can't wait until I grow up. Man, I would love to play that character in a movie. Nope, you can't. He white. No, you can't do that because you're black. So just shut it down. Because yeah, you might want to play the role, but you'll never have an opportunity to do it because the person's white. There wasn't no backlash back then. So why is it so severe now? Like I just love when people like play themselves out. Like, come on, man. Like I don't mind dissing people that deserve it, right? But this is beyond dissing. Like this is just like some hoe ass shit. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like, all right, bro. Like I hope this motherfucker do not have kids. Because he's the worst father on the fucking planet. And if he don't have none, man, come on. Don't give that motherfucker a baby. And you black? He just dissed the mother and the girls. A black woman sees this shit, but still wants to get with this dude and have a baby with him. You a dumbass motherfucker if you do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, see it now. I'm really on the screen. HM, now see, man, I was on the other screen. My bad with it. Yeah, I was just about to jump off. You know what I mean? I don't know how long you was in it, but I was just doing this video, and I want to do something else because this is just mainly me talking. You know what I'm saying? So I need a lot of information to make this dude look like the biggest bitch on the planet, the dumbest one. Also, like that's gonna stick in my brain for a very long time. Like, how the fuck are you gonna sit here? You know what I'm saying? Like, I can understand him, ranting and raving or whatever about the girl being black. Fine, that's what everybody else is doing. The next generation of idiots. No, I'm calling them that because that's what the mom's doing. No, that's not. Well, the girls didn't. Then they. You think they said that on their own? Yes, because this has already been done. So your dumbass didn't even research the shit. Candace talking about she a Disney baby. Man, get the fuck out of here. No, you were not. The movie came out in '89. The animated joint. You know what I'm saying? How many years now? I went to '97 about the Cinderella shit. That was 25 years ago, right? So '89, '99. Yeah, yeah. Look, two decades. Two. That's when the movie came out for her, Miss Little Mermaid, right? Cinderella already came out. Just read over it. 1950 is when it came out. 1950. 47 years later, Brandy and Whitney are doing it. You think they went to Disney or Disney went to them? It said it in the article. They broke the barriers. They already had little black girls looking at the screens talking about, yeah, um, oh mom, look, you know what I'm saying? She's black. She looked just like me. Tatum just, I think he straight up just, man, I don't give a fuck what you think. Like, to the kids. That's basically what he was saying. I don't give a fuck what y'all think. You know what I'm saying? You're not honest about it because your mama probably made you say it. So the mama made the girls back then, 25 years ago, say the same shit. That's what happened. All right. You know what I'm saying? Like again, more information. Yeah, yeah. I mean, like, yo, man, listen, yeah, I want to make something. My laptop be acting the fuck up, so I can't guarantee it. But yeah, if it doesn't lag too much and it's functioning properly, then yeah, I'll probably make another one. I ain't gonna say later. I don't know, within the next couple of days. So yeah, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like I just had to go ahead and get that out the way. You know what I'm saying? Like because I don't know, it was insane. He didn't have to go that far. He really did. You know what I mean? But that was his business. It is what it is. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and bounce now. What 45 minutes now. I mean, I didn't intend on being here that long, but I got it off my chest. At least part one of it. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and bounce. Appreciate whoever's in it. Was watching it. You didn't catch it. Please watch it later. You know what I'm saying? If you got comments about it, whatever, what I'm saying, go ahead and do that too. But yeah, I'm done for now. So until next time, I'm saying, I holler back.